Have you ever heard of the book that didn't quite make it into the Bible? I'm talking about the mysterious book of Enoch. This ancient text is like a lost episode of your favorite epic series, full of angels, giants, and prophecies that are absolutely mind-blowing. It's attributed to Enoch, the man who, according to Genesis, walked with God and was not, for God took him. Pretty cool, right? Imagine being so close to God that you just get uploaded directly to heaven. So, the story begins with Enoch himself. He's this incredibly righteous guy living in a world that's becoming more and more corrupt. One day, he's taken on a cosmic tour of the heavens. He travels through different celestial levels, each more spectacular than the last. He sees angels with incredible jobs, like managing the stars, the seasons, and even the winds. It's like getting a backstage pass to the entire universe. Enoch is basically the first ever astronaut, and his spaceship is divine power. But it's not all just sightseeing. Enoch sees something deeply troubling. A group of angels known as the Watchers decided they'd had enough of just watching humanity. They came down to earth, took human wives, and taught people all sorts of forbidden knowledge things like sorcery, weapon making, and cosmetics. Now, this might sound like a wild party, but it had disastrous consequences. The children of these unions were the nephilim, a race of giants who were powerful, violent, and had an insatiable appetite. They devoured everything crops, animals, and eventually even each other. The world descended into chaos, and the cries of humanity reached the heavens. God saw the corruption and was heartbroken. The Watchers had broken a fundamental rule, and their actions had tainted all of creation. This is where Enoch gets a massive promotion. God chooses him to be a messenger, a scribe of righteousness. His mission: to go to the fallen Watchers and deliver a message of judgment. Can you imagine that? A mortal man walking up to these powerful, rebellious angels to tell them they're doomed. That takes some serious courage. Enoch delivers the verdict. There is no forgiveness for them, and they will be bound and imprisoned in the depths of the earth until the final judgment day. But Enoch's journey doesn't stop there. He's also shown visions of the future. He sees the great flood that's coming to cleanse the world of the giants and the corruption they caused. He sees the entire history of humanity, from his time all the way to the coming of a messianic figure, the Son of Man, who will bring righteousness and peace to the world. These prophecies are incredibly detailed, describing a final judgment where the righteous will be rewarded and the wicked will face eternal punishment. The Book of Enoch is this incredible tapestry of cosmology, angelic lore, and prophecy. It paints a picture of a universe teeming with spiritual forces, where the choices made by both angels and humans have profound consequences. It explains the origin of evil, not as a simple mistake, but as a deliberate rebellion against divine order. It also offers a message of ultimate hope that despite all the chaos and darkness, God has a plan, and justice will eventually prevail. So why isn't this amazing book in the Bible? Well, that's a long and complicated story for another day. But its influence is undeniable. Many early Christians and Jews read it and were inspired by it. Its ideas about angels, demons, and the end times seeped into the religious consciousness and can even be seen echoed in parts of the New Testament. The Book of Enoch reminds us that there is often more to the story than what we see on the surface. It's a powerful, imaginative, and thought-provoking text that invites us to look at the world and the heavens with a sense of wonder and awe. What do you think? It's a pretty wild ride, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to like and subscribe for more journeys into the fascinating stories you've never heard. See you next time.